Let's start the warm-ups. So keep your hands straight in front. Bring your legs up to touch your hands. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, 20. Just wait for some time. Now we'll do Trikonasana. Trikonasana, first you will start a little slowly and then you will go dynamically. So spread your hands at the shoulder level and very slowly swing to the right side. Come back, swing to the left side, come back, and then 2-3 rounds at a slow pace, and then quicken the pace. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, and then wait for some time. Allow breathing to become normal. Now spread your legs out. Turn your right foot to the right side. And then try to stretch on the left leg, bending the right completely as much as you can go. Slowly come back. Second round. Slowly come back. Third round. Fourth round. Slowly come back. First round. Second on the Subhi. I said up. Because that's 3 people are there, no? Three, 4, and last 5. Now, keep your hands interlaced at the back like this. Spread your legs as much as you can. And then bend forward and then try to take your head closer to the right foot as much as you can go. Then slowly come back. Then turn the head to the left side. Take it as much as you can go. If you can bend your left leg, then you'll come a little closer to the foot. Then slowly come back. Again turn to the right side, bend the right leg, come closer to the right foot. Slowly come back. Turn to the left side, turn the foot to the left side, come back. Now in this itself, if you can try something little more difficult, try it and see if you are comfortable, practice it. You will bring the hands close to the floor, bend the right leg, left leg is straight, bring the right hand from under and take it on the outside of the right foot, bring the left hand on the left side and take your head down. And then slowly come back. First move the hands to the center, then come up. So once again, turn the right foot to the right side, bend the right foot, take both the hands to touch the floor, Take the right hand from under the leg, take it to the outside, and then bend your head down. Slowly release. Come back with the hand at the center, and then lift up. And then bend at the left foot. Turn the left foot first to the left side. Then bend. Bring both the hands down. Then take the left hand outside the left foot, right hand on the right side of the left foot. Bring your head closer to the foot. Bring your head back. Come back to the center and relax. Sit down and be in yogic breathing. You can face face this side. Hopefully Maninder will come, otherwise you can go back to your original. Because Iyer is also coming today, that's what he said. Get ready to chant mantra Om 7 times. Okay, you can go back. Get ready to chant mantra Om 7 times. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting mantra Om, creating protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies and viruses. I am creating 3 layers of protection. On my outermost layer I have 6 friendly creatures. An elephant behind me, a peacock in front, a tiger on my right side, a lion on my left side, an eagle above my head and a black tortoise below me. Inside of that, I have a big ring with balls of fire. I am lighting all the balls, allowing a firewall of protection to go up all around me. 3rd layer of protection comes from the subtle energy of the mantra Om that I am chanting. Take your awareness to Muladhara Chakra at the perineum, 4-petal lotus, red color. Take a deep breath in. Shift your awareness to Manipura Chakra at the spinal terminus, coccyx bone, 6-petal lotus, orange color. Increase pitch further, take a deep breath. Take your awareness to Manipura Chakra behind your navel, 10-petal lotus, yellow color. Increase your pitch further, take a deep breath. Shift your awareness to Anahata Chakra behind your heart center, 12-petal lotus, green color. Increase pitch further, take a deep breath. Shift your awareness to Vishuddhi Chakra behind your throat pit, 16-petal lotus, blue color. Increase pitch further, take a deep breath. Shift your awareness to Agnya Chakra behind your eyebrows center, two petal lotus, indigo color. Increase pitch further, take a deep breath. Shift awareness to Sahasrara Chakra, center of the top of your head, thousand petal lotus, white color. Increase pitch further, take a deep breath. Shanti mantras. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Gunatu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinamaditamastु Ma Viddhishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Keep your hands in Linga Mudra. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting Mahamrityunjay mantra for physical health and mental well-being. Chanting the mantra every day helps me maintain the best of health mentally and physically. All my brain cells and my body cells are operating optimally and in harmony with each other. I can feel your grace, my Lord, penetrating deep into my body, energizing each and every brain cell and body cell, keeping me in pristine health at all times. I bow down before you, thanking you from the bottom of my heart for keeping me in pristine health, and I promise to put in efforts from my side for keeping my body in a healthy condition, befitting for you to reside inside my body in your effulgent form. Get ready. Om Triambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् 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 उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः। Slowly disengage your mudra. Keep your hands in Gyan Mudra. If you want to stretch your legs, feel free to do so. You can keep them stretched as we make our sankalpa and then fold them back when we start the chanting. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting Gayatri Mantra for wisdom, inner awareness and intuitive knowledge. Chanting the mantra every day helps me operate in the highest planes of wisdom, delve deep within me, seeking answers to various questions from the universal knowledge resting within me, and get those answers and operate very successfully from an intuitive plane. 11 times. Get ready. ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ शान्ति 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 हरिः। Keep your hands in Linga Mudra. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting 32 names of Durga for overcoming distress and for peace and harmony. Chanting the 32 names helps me overcome all stressful situations, for I simply surrender before you. As your son, you are carrying me through the difficulties, cutting through them with your fierce sword, helping me emerge successful at all times. Get ready 3 times. Om Durga Durga Trishamani Durga Padmini Varini Durgammaschedini Durga Sadini Durga Nashini Durga Darini Durga Nihantri Durga Mapaha Durga Maknyanada Durga Daitya Lugadavanala Durgama, Durgama Loka, Durgamatma Swarupini, Durgamarga Prada, Durgama Vidya, Durgama Shida, Durgamaknyana Samstana, Durgamadhyana Bhashini, Durgamoha, Durgamaha, Durgamartra Swarupini, Durgama Surasamhantri, Durgama Yudhadharini, Durgamangi, Durgamata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama, Durgapa, Durgadharini. Om Durga Durga Trishamani Durga Padmini Varini Durgammaschedini Durga Sadini Durga Nashini Durga Darini Durga Nigantri Durga Mapaha Durga Maknyanada Durga Daitya Lukadavanala Durgama, Durgama Loka, Durgamatma Swarupini, Durgamarga Prada, Durgama Vidya, Durgama Shida, Durgamaknyana Samstana, Durgamadhyana Bhashini, Durgamoha, Durgamaha, Durgamartra Swarupini, Durgama Surasamhantri, Durgama Yudhadharini, Durgamangi, Durgamata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama, Durgapa, Durgadharini. Om Durga Durga Trishamani Durga Padmini Varini Durgammaschedini Durga Sadini Durga Nashini Durga Darini Durga Nigantri Durga Mapaha Durga Maknyanada Durga Daitya Lukadavanala Durgama, Durgama Loka, Durgamatma Swarupini, Durgamarga Prada, Durgama Vidya, Durgama Shida, Durgamatnyana Samstana, Durgamadhyana Bhashini, Durgamoha, Durgamaha, Durgamartra Swarupini, Durgama Surasamhantri, Durgama Yudhadharini, Durgamangi, Durgamata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama, Durga Durgadharini. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari. Slowly release your mudra. Keep your hands on your knees or in Bhairava mudra. Just be in the vibrations of the chanting for some time. And before you go into lying down position, just keep your crossed legs, maybe one leg on top of the other, and see how far your leg is going towards the ground. What is the gap? So we'll try and correct that gap, and we'll also try and correct your forward bend in Asta Padasana. So these are the two areas we're going to concentrate in the next few sessions till everybody increases their flexibility. So lie on your back. We'll start with your body scan, and then we will take you through the practices. We're going to work on the entire hip joint. So we'll be working on hip flexors, hip adductors, hip abductors, hip extension, hip rotation. So those are in the rotation we'll do medial rotation and external rotation. So get ready. Stretch your legs out, keep your hands by the side of the body, and then start relaxing your entire body from the head to the toes. Feel the relaxation gently spreading to each and every part of your body. And then very slowly bring your attention to your heels and sense the pressure between the heel and the ground, and compare that pressure between the right side and the left side. Look for differences if you can notice any. And if you do notice a difference, gauge which side seem to be pressing harder against the ground, whether it is right or left. Then slowly move your attention upwards to your calf muscles and feel how the calf muscle is grazing the ground. Sense the pressure between the calf and the ground and compare on the right and the left. If they are not symmetrical, compare them with the heels and see whether the side where the heel is pressing more is the same where the calf is also pressing more, or is it completely opposite? Then shift your attention to the back of your knees. Sense if you can feel the back of the knees grazing the ground. And if you feel it is not grazing the ground, can you gauge what is the gap between the ground and the back of your knees? Compare that gap on the right and the left side and see it's symmetrical. And if the gap is different, see which side the gap is more, right or left. And is it the same side where the calf is pressing more and the heel is pressing more, or is it something completely different? Shift your attention to the back of your thighs. Can you sense the pressure between the back of your thighs and the ground? And can you compare it on the right and the left? Do you feel they are symmetrical? If they are asymmetrical, compare them with the back of your knees, calf, heels. Then shift your attention to both your glutes. Sense the glutes pressing against the ground and compare the pressure on the right and the left. And sense if they are symmetrical or not. If not, compare them with the back of the thighs, back of the knees, calf, and your heels. Then shift your attention to your spinal vertebrae. Take your attention to the coccyx. Can you sense the coccyx pressing against the ground? Then shift attention to lumbar 5, lumbar 4, lumbar 3, lumbar 2 and lumbar 1. Can you feel each of them touching the ground, or do you feel some of them are touching, some of them are not touching? Then go up, thoracic 12, can you feel it? Thoracic 11. As I name, sense whether you can feel it. Feel it means whether it is touching the ground or it is raised from the ground. T10, T9, T8, T7, T6, T5, T4, T3, T2, T1. Now shift attention to the back of your shoulders. Can you sense the back of your shoulders grazing the ground? And then shift attention to both your hands from the shoulder joint up to your fingers. How much of it can you sense is aligned with the ground? Lastly, sense the back of your head pressing against the ground and feel what kind of pressure is there. Is it heavy, medium, light? Once you've made all your attention to the various parts of the body, slowly start getting ready for the practices. The first one is hip flexion, working on the psoas muscle. So very slowly bring both your legs together, hands by the side of the body. Bring the legs together, and then when they are together, only raise your right leg a little from the ground. Don't take it too high. Take it a little from the ground and very slowly return your leg back to rest on the ground. So you're focusing right now on your psoas muscle. So second round, very slowly lift your leg from the ground and very slowly return your leg back to rest on the ground. And when you've rested, last round, very slowly lift your leg up and very slowly return your leg back to rest on the ground. Now in the second round, you're going to increase the height to which you will take your leg. So you will rope in a couple of other muscles along with the psoas, like the pectineus. So very slowly raise your right leg a little away, more than what you did last time, and very slowly revert back, bringing your leg back to rest on the ground. Rest for some time, and this time you will start introducing your mantra as you do it. And the mantra is Om Katyayanaayai Vidmahe Kanya Kumari Dhimahi Tanno Durga Prachodayat. Get ready. Very slowly start. Om Katyayanaayai Vidmahe Kanya Kumari Dhimahi Tanno Durga Prachodayat. And very slowly chanting the same mantra, bring your leg back to rest on the ground. We have completed 2 rounds. Last round. Om Katyayanaayai Vidmahe Kanya Kumari Dhimahi Tanno Durga Prachodayat. Om Katyayanaayai Vidmahe Kanya Kumari Dhimahi Tanno Durga Prachodayat. Rest for some time. Feel the effect. Your psoas muscle comes from the T12 and L5, L4, L3, L2, and it comes down your hip joint and touches very close to the upper end of the thigh. So that's a muscle that you have activated. So feel it. And now you're going to introduce two important elements into the same movement. One is called abduction, and the second is called external rotation. So when you abduct means you're going to take the leg away from the midline, away from the other leg. The other leg is in the midline itself. So first join both the legs, and then you will take the right leg away from the midline, away from the left leg. And then this is abduction. And then when you abduct, you are working on various muscles called tensor fascial lata, abductor brevis, adductor longus. I'm sorry, the abductors are gluteus medius, gluteus minimus, tensor fascial lata, and sartorius muscles. So those are the four muscles we are going to work on. And you're going to now turn the feet with the toes pointing away from the body, which is called external rotation. Turn, yeah, correct. Now keeping the leg in that position with the toes towards the away from the other leg, lift your leg up from the ground. Katyayanayai vidmahe Kanyakumari dhimahi Tanno Durga prachodayad. Slowly revert. Katyayanayai vidmahe Kanyakumari dhimahi Tanno Durga prachodayad. Very good. Wait for some time and repeat one more time. Katyayanayai vidmahe Kanyakumari dhimahi Tanno Durga prachodayad. Katyayanayai vidmahe Kanyakumari dhimahi Tanno Durga prachodayad. Last round on your own, very slowly take it up, very slowly bring it back. Slowly return your leg back to rest on the ground. Very good. Now keeping the leg in that same position, turn your toes towards the other leg. And keeping the toes turned like that, lift your leg up. और थोड़ा turn कर सकते हैं. Slowly revert back, bringing your leg back to rest on the ground. Yeah, correct. That's a correct way, Sridhar. You are tensing your toes, you have become aware of that. Toes को relax कर. Relax your toes, yeah. Yeah, start. कात्यायनायै विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गा प्रचोदयात्. कात्यायनायै विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गा प्रचोदयात्. Now last round I want you to try and see if you can take it up for one chanting and bring it down at the speed in which it will take two chantings to bring and touch the ground. So get ready. Om Katyayanayai vidmahe Kanyakumari dhimahi Tanno Durga prachodayad. Om Katyayanayai vidmahe Kanyakumari dhimahi Tanno Durga prachodayad. Om Katyayanayai vidmahe Kanyakumari dhimahi Tanno Durga prachodayad. Now very good. Some of you would have experienced a little bit of jerking when you slow down the speed of bringing it down. So one more time on your own, lift it up and see whether there is any jerk happening when you're bringing it down, and become aware and try to avoid the jerk. In a one continuous smooth flow, try to bring your leg back to rest on the ground. Take your own time to complete it. Start. Slowly return your leg back to rest on the ground. Wonderful. Now if you want to watch, you can watch, and then we will be working on what is called adducting. Adducting is when you move the leg closer to the midline or cross the midline. So you're going to raise your leg up. This is your psoas. Then you're going to take the leg away from the midline, crossing it. So when you cross the midline, you're activating both sides of the brain automatically. When you lift the right leg up, your left brain is active. When you cross, your right brain also comes into operation. And in this position, you're going to slowly increase the height at which you will take the leg, and then very slowly take it back to rest on the ground wherever it will touch. And then from there itself, you will take 2 more rounds, very slowly bringing it back. That is the first move. Now the second move is to accentuate the adduction. So you will take the leg out a little more and then take it up. Okay? And those of you can take it all the way to right angle, can take it up from there as well. We'll try that out a little later. So we'll start one at a time. So just cross your leg over the left and keep it down on the floor, and keeping it with the toes pointing toward the ceiling. Very slowly, keeping the leg straight at the knee, very slowly raise your leg toward the ceiling and very slowly return your leg back to rest on the ground. Remember Katyayanayai Vidmahe Kanyakumari Dhimahi Tanno Durga Prachodayad. And remember 2 chantings to bring down, 1 chanting to go up. Start. Katyayanayai Vidmahe Kanyakumari Dhimahi Tanno Durga Prachodayad. Katyayanayai Vidmahe Kanyakumari Dhimahi Tanno Durga Prachodayad. Katyayanayai Vidmahe Kanyakumari Dhimahi Tanno Durga Prachodayad. Very good. Relax for some time, allow the effect to sink in. And now we are going to move the leg a little more, and along with that we are going to introduce external rotation and medial rotation. So move the leg a little away, and then first everybody is already on medial rotation, that is the toes going away from the other leg. That is medial rotation. So keep it like that towards the floor, yeah, away from the other leg, correct. And keeping it like that, please lift your leg towards the ceiling and very slowly bring your leg back to rest. It has to be crossed, Subri. It has to, yeah. Slowly revert your leg back to rest on the ground. Very good. Second round. Katyayanayai Vidmahe Kanyakumari Dhimahi Tanno Durga Prachodayad. Katyayanayai Vidmahe Kanyakumari Dhimahi Tanno Durga Prachodayad. Katyayanayai Vidmahe Kanyakumari Dhimahi Tanno Durga Prachodayad. Wonderful. Last round on your own. Keep your speed under control. And if there are jerks, become aware of those jerks and try to return very slowly, smoothly back to rest. Very good. Now you're going to rotate the other way around. So if your leg is crossed like this and you're turning it like this, this is medial rotation. When you turn it this way, it is external rotation. And keeping it rotated like that, you will lift your leg up. Try and keep it straight. Even if it doesn't rotate much, it is okay. Bas, yeah. Whatever little rotation you can get, rotate it that much. Correct. Yes. Yeah. Whatever rotation you can get, try to keep your legs straight. That is when your rotation is happening at the hip level. Very good. There's hardly rotation happening, right? It's rotation is the other side, Smita. Towards the, I mean, you're right. Correct, yeah, correct, correct. Yeah, correct. That's right, yeah. Perfect. Relax. Now rest for some time. And the last one, you will try and rotate your body a little bit to get this movement. So while you're lying like this, allow the right side of the body to turn and then come like this and then lift the leg up and very slowly bring it back. Now this abduction works on the gluteus maximus as well and the gluteus minimus. So feel that on the back side and then slowly bring it down. Turn the body a little so that you'll get it. Yeah, there you are. Very good. Slowly lift it up. And very slowly when you bring it back, feel your gluteus maximus and minimus also relaxing along with it. Very good. Slowly lift it up a second time and bring your leg back to rest on the ground. Wonderful. If you do it slowly, your muscles will relax, come back to new resting tone, and you will experience the effect of it when you sit cross-legged. And relax. Relax for some time. You're going to repeat all of these on your left leg. So first move, you will be lifting the left leg from the ground. When you're ready, please take your rest. Wait for some time. Yeah, the left leg, correct. We did the right? You did with the left, is it? Oh, no right. So, if by any chance you have worked on the left leg, you will shift to the right. Okay. So, whichever leg you did not work on, you work on that leg now. Very slowly breathing in, lift your leg up a little from the floor. Slowly take it back to rest on the floor. Rest for some time. And then when you're ready, very slowly lift your left leg away from the ground a little bit and then very slowly return your leg back to rest on the ground. Feel the effect on it at the lower back from where the psoas is coming down. Can you sense that area relaxing? Just pay attention. Last round, breathing in, up, breathing out, return to starting position. Catch your breath. And now you're going to lift it up a little more. So start Katyayanayai Vidmahe Kanyakumari Dhimahi Tanno Durga Prachodayad Katyayanayai Vidmahe Kanyakumari Dhimahi Tanno Durga Prachodayad Katyayanayai Vidmahe Kanyakumari Dhimahi Tanno Durga Prachodayad. Rest. Second round on your own. Last round. Slowly return. Now you're going to rest for some time and then move your left leg away from the midline and keeping the toes pointing towards the ceiling. You will lift your left leg towards the ceiling, and then when you're breathing out, you will bring your left leg back to rest on the ground. Do it with full awareness. Not only your psoas muscle, but multiple other muscles are coming into operation as you do this. Very slowly lift your left leg up. Very slowly return your left leg back to rest on the ground. Last round. And relax. Now you're going to externally rotate. That means your toes will point away from your midline, and keeping the toes, move the leg away and then toes away from the midline, and then keeping the toes in that position, please lift your left leg towards the ceiling and very slowly return your left leg back to rest on the ground. Smita, become conscious of your toes. You tensing it, so just let your awareness lead you to relax them. Slowly, second round. Very good. Now only the second from the big toe is tensing, but others are all relaxed. Very good. Slowly relax. Last round. Very slowly relax and rest. Take some rest. If you want to bring the leg back to the center, you can do that. If you want to move both the legs wide and then bring them back together and then move them wide and then bring them back together, you can do that. And when you're ready, you're moving the left leg away from the midline once more. And then turn your toes towards the midline. And then keeping the toes pointing towards the midline, very gently raise your left leg towards the ceiling. And very slowly return your left leg back to rest on the ground. Do it with full awareness. Feel which muscle seems to be helping you in raising the leg up. You have the gluteus medius, gluteus minimus, tensor fasciae lata, psoas. So many muscles are coming into operation as you do that. Pectinus. Last round. Slowly revert. And then bring the leg back to the center and rest for some time. Now you're going to adduct your left leg, so cross over the right leg and keep the leg resting on the floor and toes pointing towards the ceiling, keeping it in that direction. Lift your left leg towards the ceiling, and as you breathe out, bring your left leg very slowly back to rest on the ground. Keep your own pace. Try and reduce the speed at which you'll bring down as compared to the speed at which you took it up. If you have any heart related ailments, take care. The height at which you will go should not cause any strain on your heart. So if you feel any discomfort, immediately stop your movement and rest on your back and wait for you to feel comfortable before you initiate any other move. Second, last round. Very good. Now we are going to do medial rotation. So turn the toes pointing away from the body and keeping the leg. You can lift your left side a little bit if you want to get a good move. Yes. And then slowly lift your left leg up and very slowly return your left leg back to rest on the ground. Wonderful. Wait for some time, and then when you're ready, initiate the second round. Slowly return back. And when you have rested, then you will practice the third round. And once you have completed the third round, rest for some time. Very good. Relax, wait for some time. Now move the leg further away towards the right side and turn the toes away from the midline and then lift your leg up. Slowly revert. Second round. Slowly revert. Third round. Take your own time. Don't rush. And now turn the toes to the other side. And keeping the toes turned to the other side, lift your leg up. Keep your leg straight at the knee. Yeah. Second round. Sridhar, get the leg a little this side first. How much ever you can. If you want to lift your that side of the body can rotate a little bit to get you. Correct. Yeah. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Very cool, calm, relaxed, full awareness of what you're doing. Feel the gluteus maximus at the back. When you lift your leg up, you can feel the contraction. Very slowly relax. And now those of you who are very comfortable, your left leg will be at right angle to the right leg. So turn the same one. Complete. Yeah, correct. Yeah, correct. At complete right angle, slowly lift it up and return back. Correct. Excellent. Wow. Very good. You're not bringing the leg that side. You're lifting it from here and bringing it up. Correct. Now lift it up and bring it back down. Slowly come back. Correct. Last round and then relax. Okay, now you're going to lie on your stomach. You can keep your hands in front to rest your forehead. And then you're going to work on extensor muscles, basically gluteus maximus, bicep femoris, semitendinosus, semimembranous, and adductor magnus. Those are the 5 muscles we're going to work on. So very slowly lift your right leg in Shalabhasana away from the ground. Lift your right leg away from the ground and very slowly bring your right leg back to rest on the ground. Only raise it as far as you are very comfortable and don't let it become strenuous. So be aware of your movement. Next round. Very slowly revert your right leg back to rest on the ground. Last round. Very good. Now move the right leg away from the midline, and wherever it reaches, from there you will lift it up. So different angles of the muscle you are working on as you lift it up from there. Slowly return your leg back to rest on the ground. Second round. Last round. Now if you can move a little further away from the midline, take it further away and lift it up 3 times. As much away as you can. Yeah. Slowly raise your right leg away from the ground and slowly return your right leg back to rest on the ground. Srinidhi, if you want to keep the face turned, you can keep it. If any of you want to keep your face turned to one side, please feel free to do so. You must do it in a comfort zone. And then relax. Now we'll work on the left leg. So very slowly lift your left leg up away from the ground and then slowly bring your left leg back to rest on the ground. Wait for some time. Second round. Only as far as you are comfortable. Slowly revert back. Last round. and relax. Now move the left leg away from the midline a little bit and lift it up from there. Second round. And relax. Now move your left leg even further away and then from there lift your leg up. Second round. Last round at your own time and pace and relax. Now you're going to be practicing two movements on your side. So first we'll be working on the right leg. So you'll lie on your left side. You can stretch the left leg out. Those of you who want to keep a cushion can do so. Then you'll bend your left leg so that this will give an additional support to your body so that the strain is much lesser. Now in this position, you can see my toe is pointing away, away from the body, and the side of the leg is flat on the ground. Keeping it like that, you will raise the leg and then you will turn the toes pointing toward the floor and bring your leg slowly to touch. When the toes touch the floor, you will reverse, point the toes towards the ceiling and take it up. Once you have gone there, you will turn the toes pointing toward the floor and come up. Wait, let me complete. So this is very specially targeting your inner hamstrings, particularly the tensor fasciae lata. Now to work further on your gluteus maximus, you will reverse the movement. The feet is resting on the floor. You will turn, you can actually feel, when you turn it, you can feel the gluteus maximus at the back contracting. You will lift the leg up, and then when you turn this down, you can feel this relaxing. Similarly, when you take this up, you turn, you can feel the contraction here. As you bring it down, and turn it down, you can feel the relaxation of this muscle here. So sense those two very carefully, and then you will turn to the other side. So turn and lie on your left side. Bend your left leg so that it gives you greater support. Right leg is stretched out. Lie on your left side, yeah. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. Bend your left leg. Right leg straight. And now in this position, keeping the feet, one side of the feet flat on the ground, very slowly lift your leg up, turn your toes pointing toward the floor. Don't take it so much. And then slowly bring your leg down. When the toes touch the ground, turn the feet, toes pointing toward the ceiling, lift your leg up. Bas. Only that much, and then turn the toes toward the ground, bring your leg back to toes touching the ground, turn around, leg up, and last round, turn down, leg down. You will complete by lifting the leg up. Turn it up, lift the leg up, and then you will relax, bring your leg down and rest. In the second one, keep your legs straight, turn the toes towards the ceiling. Feel the gluteus maximus working. Toes towards the ceiling, toes towards the ceiling. In the floor, no. Down, keep your leg down, keep your leg down. Turn your legs, toes must point towards the ceiling. Yeah, toes must point towards the ceiling. Yeah, and now lift your leg up and turn the toes towards the ground. Bring your leg slowly down. See the gluteus maximus relaxing when you're doing that. Again, turn your toes, feel the gluteus maximus contracting at the back. Lift your leg up, turn your toes towards the ceiling, feel the gluteus maximus relaxing as you bring your leg back to rest. Last round, turn your toes towards the ceiling and then turn your toes toward the floor. When your leg is reach the ground, relax and turn on your back and then turn to the other side. First lie on your back for a minute and then turn to the other side. And then when you turn to the other side, bend your right leg, left leg is straight now. Keep the left leg straight, yeah. Lift your left leg and then turn your toes pointing towards the floor and bring your leg down. When the toes touch the floor, turn the toes towards the ceiling. You can feel the inner side of your thighs where the muscles are contracting as you turn down. And when you turn the toes towards the ceiling, you can feel those muscles relaxing. Pay attention. Last round. And once your leg is up, from there you will bring it down and relax. Now you're going to reverse it. You're working on the gluteus maximus. So pay attention to the gluteus maximus. So turn your toes while it is on the floor towards the ceiling. And then lift your leg up. Once it is up, turn your toes towards the floor. Bring your leg back to allowing your toes to touch the floor. Again, turn your toes towards the ceiling. Lift your leg up. Then turn your toes towards the floor. Bring your leg back to rest. Last round. And rest. And now we're going to combine a couple of things. So watch once and then you will be able to practice. You're going to raise your right leg away from the floor and then turn the toes away from the body. Then take the leg away from the body. Move the toes towards your foreleg. Bend your leg at the knees as though you are trying to bring your knees to touch your armpit. And you may even do it. And then stretch back. Then release this. This is called dorsiflexion. So release the dorsiflexion. Bring the leg back in the same way. Then turn the toes toward the ceiling. Bring back. So one more time. Lift it up. Turn the toes away. Move the leg away. Move the toes toward the foreleg. Bend your knees. Then release the bend of the knees. Release the dorsiflexion. Bring your leg back to the center. Turn the toes toward the ceiling. Bring your leg back to rest on the ground and then relax. We'll do two rounds on each side. Start. Lift your leg up. Turn your toes away from the, not so much. Bring the leg down, not so high. Yeah, correct. No, you are not so high. Very, only marginally high from the ground. Bas. Turn the toes towards the other side. Move your leg away. Move your toes towards your foreleg. Bend your legs. Very good. Now release the bending of the leg. Correct. Now release the dorsiflexion. Move the leg to the center. Turn the toes towards the ceiling. Bring your leg back to rest on the ground. Second round on your own, very slowly. Correct. 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 Yes. Relax. Now with the other leg, 2 times on your own. When you have completed the 2 rounds, very slowly turn to one side and sit up. And when you sit up, see whether there is any improvement in your sitting. कुछ फर्क नजर आ रहा है कि नहीं थोड़ा? And those of you who have been more flexible, try Padmasana and see if you can sit comfortably in Padmasana. Very good. Wow. Wonderful.
Getting slightly better.
Your meditative position. Very good, Sunita. Aja? Okay, then keep it. Get ready to chant mantra Om 3 times. Make your sankalpa. I'm chanting Om, creating a protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies, and viruses. I am creating 3 layers of protection. On my outermost layer, I'm sorry, just chant 3 times. Get ready. Shanti mantras. Asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amritam gamaya, sarvesham swastir bhavatu, sarvesham shantir bhavatu, sarvesham purnam bhavatu, sarvesham mangalam bhavatu. लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ओम्. Rub your hands nicely. Then when they're warm, keep them on your eyes. Feel the warmth flowing in from the palm to the eyes. Gently open your eyes. Be observant of colors you see when you open. And slowly release your palm. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. So see you all on Thursday for starting of lesson 8. And today when you're standing up, try to touch your toes or try to keep your hands flat and see whether it is improved. So bye. You people can try it here itself.